A Fortune 500 company wanted to drop support on 200 unused IBM licenses. They submitted their renewal quote 28 days before the deadline instead of 30. IBM's response? Full renewal of all 847 licenses at the original quantity. Cost? $2.3 million for software they didn't even use. This is the Passport Advantage trap. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how IBM designed this system to extract maximum revenue from every single customer. I'm Shub, the license nerd, and welcome to Video 7 of the IBM Licensing Masterclass. Today we're exposing IBM's Passport Advantage Agreement, the contract framework that governs how you buy, renew, and maintain every piece of IBM software. This is the video IBM's sales team absolutely does not want you to see, because once you understand these rules, you'll never overpay again. Let me start with what Passport Advantage actually is. Think of it as IBM's loyalty program on steroids. You enroll in an agreement, make purchases that earn points, and qualify for different pricing bands over time. The more you spend, the better your discount. Sounds fair, right? Wrong. The entire system is designed with hidden tripwires that punish you for trying to spend less. Here's how the band system works. IBM has pricing tiers from BL at the bottom up to Band J at the top. Your band level resets every year based on how much you purchased. Higher band means better discount. But the trap: if your purchases decrease, IBM drops you down a band level and every product costs more. It's a ratchet designed to keep spending going up, never down. Now let me explain the most devastating rule in all of IBM licensing: the all-or-nothing support rule. In 2014, IBM changed the Passport Advantage terms to include this clause. If you want to renew your software subscription and support at a lower quantity than your current quote, you must provide IBM with a verified usage report of your entire IBM software estate. You must submit this documentation at least 30 days before your renewal date. Miss that 30-day window? IBM automatically renews everything at full quantity. No exceptions. No appeals. Let me put this in real numbers. Say you have 500 IBM licenses with active support costing $1.2 million per year. You've done your analysis and found that 200 of those licenses are pure shelfware, never deployed, never used. You want to drop them and save $480,000. Under the all-or-nothing rule, you must provide a complete verified deployment report to IBM 30 days before renewal. If you're even 1 day late or if your report is incomplete, IBM forces you to renew all 500 licenses. That $480,000 in savings? Gone. For another full year. But it gets worse. In February 2023, IBM updated the Passport Advantage terms again. The new Section 4.1 now requires customers to create, retain, and each year provide to IBM upon request, with only 30 days advance notice, a complete report of all deployed programs. That means IBM can knock on your door at any time and demand a full deployment inventory within 30 days. Most enterprises with hundreds of IBM products across thousands of servers cannot produce this report in 30 days. And if you can't, IBM uses that as leverage in every negotiation that follows. Here's trap number 3 that catches almost everyone: the reinstatement penalty. Let's say you decide to let your software subscription and support lapse on some products because you don't think you need updates anymore. Then 18 months later, a critical security vulnerability is discovered, or you need a version upgrade for compatibility. To get support back, IBM charges you a reinstatement fee of up to 3 times the standard annual renewal cost. So if your annual S&S was $100,000, reinstatement could cost you $300,000 just to get back to where you were. Trap number 4. The escalating support fee calculation. Most companies don't realize that IBM calculates your annual support fees based on the list price of your software, not the discounted price you actually paid. So if you negotiated a 40% discount on a $500,000 license purchase, you paid $300,000. But your annual support fee is calculated on the full $500,000 list price. At 20% of list price, that's $100,000 per year in support, which is 33% of what you actually paid for the license. And these fees increase 5 to 10% every single year, compounding. Trap number 5. IBM's Shelfware Bundle Strategy. When IBM negotiates an ELA or large Passport Advantage deal, they love to bundle in extra products to inflate the perceived value. They'll say, "We're giving you $2 million worth of additional software for free as part of this deal." Sounds generous? It's a trap. Those bundled products now appear on your entitlement list. Next renewal, IBM includes support fees for all of them, including the ones you never deployed. You're now paying annual support on $2 million worth of software you never asked for and never used. Trap number 6. The site-level configuration trap. Passport Advantage operates at the site level, defined as a department, project, country, or address. If your PA sites are misconfigured, licenses at one site can't cover deployments at another. I've seen companies with 5 PA site numbers who didn't realize their licenses weren't portable. During an audit, IBM treated each site separately and found compliance gaps at 3 of them. Trap number 7. The subscription license termination lock. Under the 2023 terms, if you purchase subscription-based IBM licenses, you cannot terminate them before the current term ends. Period. No early exit. No cancellation. Even if you migrate to a competitor's product, even if you shut down the entire business unit that used the software, you're locked in for the full term. IBM designed this specifically to prevent customers from leaving mid-contract when better alternatives become available. Now let me show you the 7 strategies to beat IBM at their own Passport Advantage game. Strategy 1. Start your renewal process 6 months early, not 30 days. The 30-day documentation deadline is IBM's weapon. Take it away by starting your license reconciliation 6 months before renewal. Run your deployment audit, identify shelfware, prepare your verified usage report, and submit it to IBM with months to spare. This eliminates the auto-renewal trap entirely. Strategy 2. Consolidate your PA sites strategically. Review all your Passport Advantage site numbers. Identify which ones can be merged to maximize license portability. Ensure your highest value entitlements are on sites that cover your largest deployments. This prevents IBM from arguing that licenses at Site A don't cover deployments at Site B. One client consolidated from 7 PA sites to 2 and eliminated $340,000 in duplicate licensing requirements overnight. Strategy 3. Negotiate support fee caps at contract signing. Never accept IBM's default support fee structure. Before you sign any ELA or PA agreement, negotiate a hard cap on annual support fee increases. Push for 3% maximum annual increase instead of IBM's default 5 to 10%. Also negotiate that support fees are calculated on your actual purchase price, not list price. This single negotiation point can save you hundreds of thousands over a 5-year term. Strategy 4. Refuse bundled shelfware. When IBM offers free bundled products in your ELA, say no unless you have a concrete deployment plan for each one. Every product you accept creates a future support obligation. Ask IBM to provide the deal discount without the bundles. In most cases, you can get the same pricing without the extra products. If IBM insists on bundling, negotiate that support fees for bundled products are waived for the first 3 years or until deployment. Strategy 5. Maintain a perpetual deployment baseline. Create and maintain a living document that tracks every IBM product deployed, where it's deployed, what metric it uses, and what entitlement covers it. Update this quarterly. When IBM requests deployment data with 30 days notice under Section 4.1.a, you can respond in 48 hours instead of scrambling for 30 days. This shifts the power dynamic completely. IBM expects you to panic. Instead, you respond with confidence and precision. Strategy 6. Use third-party support as leverage. Here's something IBM doesn't want you to know. You can get IBM software support from third-party providers like Origina, Spinnaker, or others at 50 to 70% less than IBM's S&S pricing. You keep your perpetual licenses forever. You just stop paying IBM for support and switch to an independent provider. Even if you don't actually switch, mentioning third-party support in negotiations gives you massive leverage. IBM would rather give you a 30% discount than lose you entirely. Strategy 7. Challenge every renewal quote line by line. IBM quotes include decommissioned products, wrong quantities, and silent price increases. Never auto-approve. Compare every line against your deployment baseline. I've seen clients find $200,000 to $500,000 in errors on a single quote. Cloud migrations, decommissioned servers, transferred licenses. IBM doesn't remove these automatically. You have to catch them. Real-world case study. A global manufacturer had an IBM ELA worth $4.2 million annually, auto-renewing for 3 years without question. We started 6 months early and discovered 180 in used licenses costing $720,000 in support, list price support fees adding $340,000 in excess, 3 consolidatable PA sites eliminating $280,000 in duplicates, and an unchallenged 8% price increase. Total savings, $1.8 million per year, a 43% reduction on a single renewal. Here's your Passport Advantage defense checklist. Do these 7 things and you'll never overpay IBM again. 1. Know your renewal dates and start preparations 6 months early. 2. Maintain a living deployment baseline updated quarterly. 3. Consolidate PA sites to maximize license portability. 4. Negotiate support fee caps and calculation methods at signing. 5. Refuse bundled shelfware or negotiate support waivers. 6. Research third-party support options as negotiation leverage. 7. Challenge every renewal quote line by line before approving. The bottom line is this: IBM designed Passport Advantage to be a one-way ratchet. It's easy to spend more, nearly impossible to spend less, unless you know the rules. The all-or-nothing rule, the 30-day deadline, the reinstatement penalty, the list price support calculation, all of these are designed to keep your money flowing to IBM regardless of whether you're getting value. But now you know, and knowledge is the ultimate negotiation weapon. If you've followed this IBM Licensing Masterclass series, you now have knowledge ahead of 99% of IT professionals. Fundamentals, PVU, Cloud Paks, Audit Defense, Cost Optimization, ILMT Mastery, and now Passport Advantage secrets. Share this with your procurement team before your next IBM renewal. Subscribe for more. I'm Shub, the License Nerd, and remember, IBM's rules only work against you if you don't know them. Now you do.